living flesh.
I'm beginning to think this whole tower is alive. 100 years ago.
Initializing emergency subroutines. Diverting reactor power.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
Scanning facility for contaminants.
That's better. Ah, there's another one of those devices.
Development log entry 750501. Average improvement of crystal resilience 492% when biological core exhibits high ethereal congruity. Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B level for military repurposing.
Waste not. struck them down. They built an army.
Secondary and tertiary firewalls breached. Code red. Code red.
The heart must be close. There. Now's our chance.
Authorized entry detected. Primary core firewalls activated. Initializing Iconoclastic Defense System Omega-1.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I have a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer.
Core containment complete. Authorizing environmental sterilization protocol.
Well, at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it, all we have to do is kill an icon.
Safety routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Is it over? Please tell me it's over.
Data assessment complete. Recalculating threat level. Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega-1.
Not yet. And what makes you say that?
Those new arms, for one.
feel the heat, brother. Seems like it still has some fire left in it. Nice try.
Safeguards removed. Commencing dimensional compression.
Why can't I?
Breathe? Because it's constricting all of creation.
Well then. We better kill it quick.
Guys, we're running out of room.
Just keep fighting.
Omega Control Unit. Offline. Initiating emergency core extraction.
Would you care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly.
For what? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a Mother Crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The Dusk Crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? Like all crystals, these shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the Twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Surge detected. Warning. System overload. System overload. Error. Core not found. System failure imminent. System failure.
hope we did the right thing.
We all saw the crystal's fate, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that...
You're planning to run away? Again?
What? It's got us this. I mean, we may have had a bit of help.
Kind of you to remember.
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. Besides, one man...
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but... fine.
Now, if you don't mind...
We do? Thanks for...
I said, we've got places to be.
Back to the hideaway, then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
Back, are you? So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or...?
It's, a long story.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega. The offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and a dangerous combination from...
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He, just as we strive to dethrone him now.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs.
Calm now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we, as well you know...
You're right. They made Chris...
In crafting their artificial art.
No.
Well said. And so, I mean to write that those who come after might learn from our travails.
What do you want? Anything else? Trouble with your gear, or what do you want? Should last you a good while. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Anything else?
First the skies, then the crystal. What next? The advent of Great Krieger herself.
Leviathan the Lost. But why now? After all this time.
Why, what now?
No. I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there. I see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the Dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The Dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crushing waves to bear upon the rebel.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born.
Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had...
And the twins will be at war again. Just when humanity most needs. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Veil can arrange...
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you. And Otto?
Yeah.
I shall leave the Invincible in your capable...
There's something about it.
I feel like it's linked.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best of You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
To the Vale it is, then.
Looks like you've got a thirst.
But enough talk. How about
Fancy a peek behind the veil, my lord?
I'm looking for a Layla.
So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
We're here about the letter.
Oh. Sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among other things.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically?
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
And that's all? Nothing else?
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
Does anyone else think it's strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
What if she realizes the value of the information she's party to?
And the danger it puts her in.
I haven't seen any of those beasts.
The Duke has pledged to work with the people of Northreach to rebuild.
The tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
It's empty. Why am I not surprised? A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to. The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Moats of Water.
The Moats of Water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yes, that would be impossible, since the tribe famously
Vanished. Was exterminated. Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Kriegers.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there.
The Surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye, almost some claim the two are connected.
But so in other words, you know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage, moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to?
Rescue him. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold someone just like you.
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born. But he deserves a better fate than the one map.
As do we all. Very well. Something tells me you speak in earnest, so we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
All right, you might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
Oh, that was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day. And that concludes our little voyage. We're here. It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my acts and spells to myself?
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sombrek, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
We're almost at the summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home. Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive.
I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here, if you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
It's beautiful, Shula.
We aim to keep it that way.
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
If the surge was an act of rage,
One wonders what prompted it.
this might take a while. Could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay?
on evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
Outsiders? Well, I never. Look at the size of that dog.
All right now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of Southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours. That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
That'll be them then. Look! That one. It's got a black cape. Look, Nan, it's the outsiders.
Hush! It's not polite to call out.
How long?
At least as long as we have.
You used to work on the outside, didn't you?
Look how things are as pale as...
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Wallius.
This man, Wallius, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Wallius is still a baby.
A baby?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Wallius was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately, But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the Icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the surge.
Are you bound for the Wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we will have to ask you for Reckham.
You are Sid. Oh, I wonder if you could
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband? He's a... Perhaps. Please,
Which flat?
The sweet little... We use them to dye our fabric, so you don't need it.
2 basket.
I'm not arguing.
Excuse me. I'm Pavard's wife,
Ah. Word of... Go on, then.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry. An old fool Pavard may be.
Ah, welcome.
Thank you.
Well,
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they legend? And as they... So when we finally put down...
Well, that's 2 basketfuls. Time to visit Pavard. Your wife asked me to bring you...
Come out.
who?
But either...
I'm sorry. It's just my husband can be a bit, what with you being a swordsman like.
The only reason he couldn't... I'm pretty much done with him now, though. Still, here we are.
All right.
All right, then.
You use them for dyeing, eh?
Aye. We use it to stain...
As modes of water.
That's right. The ceaseless rill, and no matter how that river... I should get back to work.
Oh, well.
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
Where in the... Oh, I'll have her... Oh, sorry. If you're after something from the... She will...
I understand.
Sing?
Ah, right.
She's got a hand... For heavens!
If you'd like me to keep an eye...
Oh, no. Could I?
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Aye, that... If she wanted to...
All right. Excuse me.
Little Ruka. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village?
Aye. There's a path off. That's where she'll be.
Oh, well. This must be the path.
They're not here. It's you! I've been...
You must be Rook.
You know my name? Can you look...
You left without telling him where you...
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me.
All right, and on the way home...
Thank you for
Oh, no.
Daddy, did you know that cities they call...
Oh, you can tell me...
Huh?
Thanks for one of the big ones.
Are we the only one she's ever...
A few of us might make the occasional...
Yes.
Well, that's one thing we don't. Medicine... Aye. So please, do make good use of our stores. It's a pity nothing but the foundations were left standing. A whole storehouse made of stone would make it a lot easier to keep our supplies in good nick.
Thanks for bringing... Anyway, when you've decided what you want, just let me know. Here you are. Well, you're sure you need it. Here you are.
What do you think the tributary sees in those outsiders?
Enough to welcome them into our midst.
What is it you want?
How long do you think this bridge...
Suddenly, there were curs everywhere.
Did you hear that, girl? There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Really, brother, did you have to ask?
Tonberries. Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the Cape.
Might I inquire about the Ray of Light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the Cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
It's not much further now.
path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walyus's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes. The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.